Ironized Yeast presents
Lights Out. Everybody. It is later than you think.
Lights Out brings you stories of the supernatural and the supernormal, dramatizing the fantasies and the mysteries of the unknown. We tell you this frankly, though if you wish to avoid the excitement and tension of these imaginative plays, we urge you calmly but sincerely to turn off your radio now.
My name, Arch Ogler. Tonight, another in our series of tales of the weird and the unusual. And this one is really unusual. It's about that little god of chance, the one who flips a coin and makes us rich men or beggar men. But before we start, Frank Martin has something to say to you.
And I'd like to suggest, friends, that success isn't all a matter of luck or chance. No, success depends largely on you, yourself. You can't hope to get ahead if you're miserably thin and tired and nervous, but you needn't necessarily go on feeling that way. If your trouble is vitamin B and iron shortage, then take ironized yeast tablets. They give you both vitamin B and iron. Thus, when you need, they help you two ways to build you up, help two ways to restore strength and pep. Men and women by the thousands who only needed more vitamin B and iron say, thanks to ironized yeast, they've gained new vigor, new weight and strength, often in a few weeks. That's right, ironized yeast tablets. All druggists have them. And now,
Lights Out. Everybody. You say the world is planned, and I say the world is chance.
How are we going to get back to that? Oh, all right, let's hang up the boxing gloves and get out of here.
Dot,
Hmm?
how dark it's getting.
So what?
Why is it getting so dark?
Listen, lame brain, I may just be a hillbilly from 10th Avenue, but I know clouds when I see them. So they're clouds, clouds, rain, remember?
I'm scared.
Oh, what have you got to be scared about all of a sudden? Come on, I'll get you back to camp.
No, wait, Dot.
Huh?
That's not the way. We gotta go the other way.
Listen, lame brain, I'll do the pathfinding.
But you're wrong. You're all mixed up. It's the other way.
Is that a path or isn't it?
But there's a path that goes the other way.
Yeah, so there is.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Well, you go one way and I'll go the other.
Oh, no, we won't. I'm scared. We'll stick together.
No, okay. We'll flip for it as usual. Let me see now. Oh yeah, here's a nickel. Heads, we take the right-hand path. Tails, we'll take the left-hand path.
All right.
Okay, call it.
Heads.
No, heads it is. Okay, Girl Scout, lead the way.
No, you go first.
Okay, but if this path leads us up to the middle of nowhere, so help me, I'm gonna pull you apart like a herring.
It's so dark.
Keep moving.
Wait, Dot.
What's the matter now, another posy?
Listen. You hear it?
So help me, a fiddle.
I told you we were heading the right way.
Will you turn over that I told you so record and keep moving? I'm hungry, keep moving.
All right. Okay.
Well, I guess it's supposed to be the front door to the joint.
Why, Dot, how funny.
Oh, what's funny? Now that's pretty music.
The place hasn't any windows.
The door's all I care about.
You think we ought to disturb whoever's playing?
Disturb is right. One side, Lady Gwendolyn, I'll do the knocking.
He doesn't seem to hear us.
He'll hear me. There, that did it.
It's awful thrilling, isn't it?
Okay, you do the throwing, and you'll do the paying if they can't find that bone. Of all the dumbest, the things you could...
How do you do?
Oh, how do you do? We're sorry to bust in on you like this, but...
Oh, we sort of lost our way. I mean, our boat, and we, maybe you could help us.
Of course. Won't you step in? I'm more than glad to see you.
Well...
Of course we will. Come on, Dot.
Oh, okay.
It's going to rain.
Yeah, we found that out.
We certainly were lucky to find this place. We heard you playing the violin.
Now, did you really? If you'll step this way.
Oh, Dot, isn't he the strangest man?
Yeah, he turns his face away.
He must be terribly ugly.
Oh, forget it. Come on, keep moving.
If you'll step in here, I have a small fire going.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah.
If you'll do me the honor of being seated.
All right.
Oh, boy, what a chair.
Yes, it's most comfortable. Now, if I might be permitted to introduce myself, I'm John Boyd.
I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Boyd. I'm Laura, and she's Dottie.
Oh, believe me, mister,
must apologize for not having more light here. You see, my eyes are not...
Oh, that's all right, Mr.
Boy.
I never could remember names. I guess I don't really mind it being dark in here. It's just sort of a nice tea room.
Really?
Oh, don't mind her, Mr. Boyd. She was hit on the head by a bowling ball when very young.
Oh, now, Dot.
Will you listen to that wind?
The storm will come in just a few more moments.
Oh, it gives me the willies.
Is your wife home, Mr. Boyd?
I'm quite alone.
Sure must get lonely out here.
It is very lonely.
Getting awfully dark in here, isn't it?
The storm. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. The door banging in the wind. If you'll excuse me for just a moment, I'll go.
Okay, Dot. Let's get out of here.
Oh, why?
You're scared too, huh?
I'm not scared. You look so funny and shadowy in the dark.
Dot,
Huh?
what's that funny smell?
Yeah, I noticed it too. Like medicine.
He walks and holds his head so funny.
And why does he keep away from the light of the fire?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, okay. We'll make a run for it before the rain starts.
Yes, I suggest you stay.
Come on, Dot.
You'd better stay, my dear. The storm, it's close at hand.
Yeah, well, something tells me I'd rather be out there than in here.
Me too.
Well, be seeing you. Come on, Laura.
Okay.
Mister?
Yes,
Hey, mister, the door's locked.
I know
You know it. Now listen, what's the big idea locking that door on us?
You let us out of here, mister.
Mr. Boyd, or whatever your name is, did you hear me? What's the big idea locking the door?
it. I have some very interesting things to talk about with both of you.
We want to get out of here.
Come on, lock the door.
We'll scream our heads off.
There's no one around for 15 miles.
Are you going to open that door?
I suggest you sit down.
Give us that key. Now, open that door. I tell you.
Why didn't you hit us?
Sorry I had to do that. I'm really a very gentle man.
Oh, Dot, honey, please don't cry. Please stop crying. Please stop.
I think we'll understand each other quite clearly now, won't we? Sit down, the both of you. Sit down, I say. There. And now that we understand each other so clearly, we can talk with each other quietly now, can't we? You know, I dislike loud talking intensely. You see, I'm really a very gentle man.
Please, Dot. Don't cry anymore.
Well, that's excellent advice, my dear Laura. Excellent advice. Dottie, I suggest you stop crying.
Dot, please, do as he says.
I'm all right.
Of course, you're quite all right. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Let me tell you of chance. Here I was, a quiet, contented man, sitting here all alone, and yet I was not quite content. Chance brought you here to me, and chance found me quite discontented, as a man of thorough sameness, as a man of infinite realism. I realize that this fortuitous circumstance of our meeting, chance though it might have been, is a welcome opportunity for me.
Opportunity? For what?
Fulfill my loneliness permanently, to get myself a wife.
He is crazy!
I suggest, my dear Laura, that you substitute another word, a kindlier one than the one you're using. Yes, I said, a wife.
Laura?
Oh, we wouldn't be good wives, honest, we wouldn't. We're just a couple of kids, aren't we, Dot?
We'd make awful wives. Oh, mister, have a heart, will you? Open the door and let us out of here.
We'll keep our mouths shut, I swear we will. Oh, please, Mr. Boyd, we won't tell a soul, please.
Have you quite finished? Then here's my answer. One of you becomes my bride. Oh yes, my bride. I'm leaving this place shortly. When we reach our destination, one of you will become my wife. Oh, very legally.
One of us?
I marry only one.
Then what about the other?
To the ordinary man, that would be quite a problem now, wouldn't it? But to me, well, I told you I'm a realist, so the answer is quite simple. I marry one, and the other,
The other?
and the other dies.
Ladies and gentlemen, two girls are apparently forced to decide between the being who calls himself a gentleman and death. A most difficult choice to make. But before it takes place in tonight's exciting lights out tale, a deep breath will slow up at least my racing pulse and give us a moment more to consider another matter before we return to the story of Valse Triste. It's a matter that's facing many in America today. Now listen.
Gosh, they say I'm too old to dance, and it's beginning to look like I'm even too old for this acting job of mine. Why, I can't read the script or remember my lines. I'm getting stage fright before every show, and I'm too tired to run down to go to the cast parties. I'm even losing my hair. I sure am discouraged.
Now, just a minute there, Tony. Just because your get up and go has got up and went, there's no need to retire from the spotlight. You just need a little R&P.
I thought I needed some R&R.
Sorry, we can't afford that. Everybody knows actors don't make any money. That is, not unless they're Tom Cruise.
Can't I take vitamins or minerals or wear a toupee? How about if I put lips in my shoes?
No, that's not going to cut the mustard. I'm afraid not even ironized yeast could give you the rise you need. Besides, I'm pretty sure you're already taller than Tom.
Oh, then I'm really going to dig myself a hole.
No, hold the phone, my dear good friend, and put down that shovel. Just because you've got a little hitch in your get along doesn't mean it's the end of the trail. Come with me to radio players.
Oh, radio players? Oh, that's what you mean by R&P.
Yes, sir. With just 2 rehearsals a month, we'll be back on stage in no time. And with no heavy costumes or makeup to put on, and no lines to memorize, you'll have plenty of energy left over for dancing at those awards banquets.
Talk about baby vigor and vitality. I wish somebody would have told me about radio players soon. Wait a minute. I feel funny.
You're supposed to feel funny. It's a comedy skit.
No, that's not it. Something's happening to me.
Later that month.
Why, I feel like a new man. And a new man feels pretty darn good. Bigger, stronger, and more robust.
Tony, I can't get over the change in you. And with just just one show. Say, care to accompany me to the cast party?
Oh, sorry, I've got a prior engagement.
Now, what could be more important than tripping the light fantastic with your fellow cast members?
Why, I've got to go bag me a squirrel.
A squirrel? Whatever for?
Even radio players can't cure male pattern baldness. I still need that toupee. And now, back to Lights Out. The two girls have heard the voice. One is to live, one is to die. And their hysteria has grown with the terror in them.
Complete oblivion. So why be afraid? did you do it? Why? You see what you did? You made me raise my voice. And that isn't good for me. Oh no, it isn't. Now, where was I? Oh yes. Flattered as I am by your eagerness to marry me, most regretfully I must refuse. Chance must pick my bride, and the bride of death. Here, see, a coin. One chooses heads, and one chooses tails. Will let chance be the chooser?
No.
Quickly, choose. Please don't make me angry. Choose, you, little one, first. Will you choose?
Tails!
And that leaves heads for you, eh, not, my little friend?
Yes.
Chance, chance, all is chance. So, one of you flip up a coin. No, I think I will myself. High here. There! That does it. Landed flat in the palm of my hand. Heads or tails? My bride or the bride of death?
Laura!
No, don't touch her. Let her lie there. Poor little child. Couldn't stand the strain of waiting, could she? How unfortunate.
Is it heads?
Oh, we must have patience. I'll hold the coin here flat inside my hand till your friend recovers. If she lost, it wouldn't be fair to kill her while she's unconscious, would it?
Is it heads?
There's no doubt about it, Jim. They're drowned. The both of them.
Yeah, you should have had more sense, or I should have had more sense than to let him have the boat. A couple of city kids like that.
Ah, Jim, don't blame yourself. This water's treacherous. Look, where the bottom of the canoe was full of it. They must have hit a rock and gone right over.
Yeah, neither one of them could swim. They told me that. Yeah, it's an awful thing to happen. Hey, did you wire the sheriff?
Yeah. I will as soon as we get back. Come on, let's keep going downstream. We gotta find them.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, what's that?
What?
You heard it?
Oh, that. You mean that fiddle playing?
Oh, I know. That's old man Boyd. Lives a couple of miles up through the valley. At least I think he does. I've never been up there, though.
Hey, wind makes it sound like the fiddle's right here.
Yeah.
How about going up there and talking to him? Maybe he saw something.
Nah. He's way off in the woods. You wouldn't see him.
Well, anyway, let's go talk to him.
I tell you, it's no use, Fred. They're drowned. And that's the end of it. Downstream. That's where we'll find their bodies.
Well, at least let's go talk to him.
Why waste the time?
Well, they might have wandered off.
Don't be a fool. Look at that canoe.
Well, at least let's go talk to the guy.
It's a couple of miles over there.
I'll tell you what, we'll flip through.
Huh?
Heads will go up there, tails will go downstream.
Okay. Got a coin?
Yeah. Here, you flip.
Okay. There.
What is it?
Aha! Tails! Well, we saved a 2-mile walk.
You gotta tell me. Is it heads?
Patience, my dear Dottie. You must have patience. Oh, Laura is waking up. Yes, yes. Open your eyes, Laura.
Where?
You fainted. Yes, my dear, you fainted. Help her to her feet, Donnie. Help her to her feet.
Come on, Laura. Come on.
Now then, we're all together again once more now, aren't we? You're feeling quite well, aren't you, my dear?
What?
What was Chance's verdict? Oh, don't worry, it's all quite well.
I'll live?
Oh, no, the coin is still inside my hand. I waited for you.
Oh.
I knew you'd like it better that way.
Stop torturing me. Tell me, is it heads? Is it heads?
Tell us, please, tell us.
Now you've made me quite angry. I've told you not to shout at me. Very angry, yes indeed.
Mister, tell us.
All right. All right. My fingers are cramped a little bit from holding them closed so tightly. But now we'll see. Well, interesting indeed.
Which one is it?
Which one?
Remember, I promised one of you the happiness of being my own dear bride.
Yes, which one?
And remember, I promised the other one would have extinction, quick and sudden.
Which one?
No, let me ask. Which one of you chose tails?
I did.
Then die! Oh, no need for tears for her, my dear. She died quite gently. No, enough of tears. But since she's dead, it's you who will be my bride. There's no choice. Chance was the chooser, and you're the winner. I'm a man who always goes by chance. Now get up to your feet. This one is Death's bride. You make it all quite difficult, you do. Why do you persist in making me angry? Chance, all is chance. You will be my bride, and we will be quite happy in my homeland when we get there. We'll pack and get to the seashore. No, first, I'll play for you. I play so well now, don't I? Softly, softly. Doesn't the music creep inside of you like long, thin snakes? Oh, what a lonely man I was. Strange thoughts twisting in my head, and no one to tell them to. But now I have someone. My thoughts, your thoughts. Yes, your thoughts. And I'll watch the snakes twist in your brain. Now you've made me very angry. I won't play for you again. I won't. And crying loudly, too, when there's no reason. The marriage will be quite legal on shipboard. Shipboard, yes. Shipboard. I told you we must hurry. The miss this, there will be no more, and I must get back. And that reminds me, there's something I must tell you. Yes, tell you, because I try to be a fair and gentle man. Come over by the fire. Come, I say. There. Just lighten up. Now, come into my arms.
No.
Into my arms, I tell you. There. Close to me, my little bride to be. Yes, I shall tell you everything. I suppose you wonder why a man with all my talents and education hides away in this forsaken place for all these months. Well, you shall know the reason. Look at me. Look closely. You see, my dear, I had a little accident. I haven't got a face.
Hey, Fred,
Yeah,
there's something I want to tell you.
I know. I should have let him have that canoe.
Nah, it ain't that fellow. It's that coin we flipped a little while ago.
Well,
I gypped it, Fred.
how?
Well, it wasn't tails. It was heads. You won. It's been kind of bothering me. Fred, come on. Let's go back upstream and talk to old man Boyd the way you said.
Mr. Obler,
All right. I want to say something very quickly to the radio audience. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, the story you just heard was only a story, intended purely for amazement and amusement. The young ladies were purely fictional characters, and the villainy existed only for the brief space of 29 minutes during which you listened to the play. So stop reading hard and permit your blood pressure to return to its normal, healthy rate. And I'll be back to tell you about our next show right after this important message.
friends, don't forget, we can't all be perfect physical specimens, but anyone can build their acting muscles by joining the Riverside Township Radio Players. Auditions and rehearsals are held right here in the Riverside Township Hall Auditorium, generally on the 3rd and 4th Tuesdays of every month, September through May at 7:30 p.m. Performances follow on the last Friday of the month. No special experience, vitamin supplements, or elevator shoes are required. And now it is my privilege and honor to introduce tonight's talented cast. As Laura, Judy Marsh. Dottie Nelson was played by Ellie Babka, who also transcribed our script. That gentleman and monster, John Boyd, was portrayed by Jay Summerfield. Tony Hanuska was the man with the iron-poor blood. And our would-be rescuers, Fred and Jim, were voiced by Tom Shimura and Rob Pasneski. Musical interludes were provided by our director, John P. Josephine. John Wirtz provides the sinister voice heard during the Lights Out theme. I'm your announcer and sound effects man, Tom Lenz. Thank you also for Donna Anna-Smart for hitting the chimes. Now John Sheffy, who played our host, Arch Obler, will tell you about tonight's upcoming show. John?
Well,